I'm planning on titling this video something along the lines of how I did 64 attacks last year in Artfight. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Topaz, how in the world did you make 64 attacks in 1 month? Especially considering most of them were fully rendered drawings. To that I say, I don't even know. It is insane how much I've managed to draw in 1 month. You will not be able to do as many attacks as me, or at least it's very likely that you won't be able to do as many attacks as me. Even if you follow all the tips I give you in this video, you may not have the amount of motivation to draw as I do. My main tip for keeping motivation is to not have every single one of your attacks be fully rendered drawings. Some of your attacks can be simple sketches, some can be flat colored, some can be bust shots, and some can be full body. Not all your attacks have to have the same amount of effort, and you'll be able to make way more attacks if you're not spending hours on each one. Though for me personally, I just draw really fast. Like, this drawing only took me like an hour. But if you cannot draw fast, it's best to have just a variety of different types of attacks you do if you want to do a bunch of attacks like I did. Another tip I can give is to take breaks. Like, I did 64 attacks. I did not do that all in one day, obviously. I took breaks. I did about 2 attacks per day and then spent the rest of my day not drawing. And I think that's the best way to go about it. Do a couple of attacks, don't draw for the rest of the day. Like, if you are going to be drawing every day, you cannot be drawing 24/7. It's just not gonna happen. Another tip I have for getting a bunch of attacks done is finding really simple characters. Like this mass attack, for example, contains Among Us characters, which are really easy to draw. So despite the fact that this drawing has 5 characters, I was able to do it in like an hour. And nowadays, if I were to do this exact attack, I'd be able to do it even faster because I've had more experience drawing and I can draw extremely fast now. Another tip I have is to find a bunch of targets before Artfight starts. So basically, what you want to do is you want to go on tag search, and you want to search up tags that you would be interested in drawing. For example, I often search up anthro, I sometimes search up rainbow, I sometimes search up like different queer identities so I could draw queer characters, stuff like that. This way, you know exactly what you're going to draw before Artfight starts, and you can start coming up with ideas before the game even begins. Of course, you can't make a drawing before the game begins, that's against the rules, but you can come up with some ideas. For example, I believe I came up with this Among Us attack idea before before July began, my bad. But a thing to keep in mind is that in my situation, I had a lot of time on my hands, which is part of the reason I was able to make so many attacks. Like, it was summer break for me, and I don't have a job currently, so I was able to make like a ton of attacks. And if you can't make as many as me, that's perfectly fine. Like, you should not be making 64 drawings in 1 month anyway. But yeah, I hope this video was helpful in some way. Enjoy your Artfight journey. It is going to be very fun. I'm Team Stardust. Here is my Artfight card. Go follow me if you want to.